Welcome to Seven Trumpets Prepper. Guys, first off, before doing anything else in this video, I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. I know some probably celebrated on the 28th if you do it by conjunction. Some do it by, did it probably on the 29th for First Visible Crescent. But irregardless of how that you, either way that you keep up with that, hope everybody's having a Happy New Year. And there's a couple things I want to share with you that I'll have more info on another day. I just want to take an opportunity on Sabbath and sit down with you. And also, first and foremost, just want to tell everybody I love you. I hope that this year is a blessed year for everybody. I know, to me, it just feels like, finally vindication, because when this tiny house moves, one of the reasons for me to really be motivated for this year is I think when this tiny house moves, for me, it'll be finally that feeling of relief that, have a place to flee Babylon, at least physically in that sense. And guys, first off, I guess the things that I want to go over with you for the new year that's coming up is that now I know I'll probably be a couple places speaking this year, and anything I teach will be free to help people. Of course, it'll be pertaining to alternative energy. No shocker there. And one of them will be at Yah's homestead. That's in northern Alabama. And I'll make a video completely about that coming up, but just giving you a heads up on that. And that's going to be on the Roman calendar. That'd be on the 6th month. I'm trying to think what else is going down. The Mountain Prepper thing probably be this fall, from what I hear from them. So probably be there speaking if I do that. If you can get in that room there, whatever, where I'm speaking at, that'll be free, because I know last time it got pretty full. That'll be free to come out. As far as my part of it, and be free. Anything to help further knowledge so that you can have freedom off grid, I'm all for it. And that's pretty much it that I know of on speaking engagements right now. Something that I want to share with you is that I'm already doing a test drive on this right now. This year is we are trying to build a fellowship. I've made attempts at it in the past, but this Passover we're going to have a bunch of us get together and going to have dinner together and spend time together. And something I'm going to do is sit and talk with everyone, because I've networked over the years with a multitude of people that want to come together in fellowship, and whether that means try to center that fellowship in between everybody, where everybody's at, or a place here in Tennessee, or wherever it is. It's something I really want to work toward that end, because fellowship is super imperative. When I left the church house in '09, Babylon Incorporated, the one thing that has stuck with me since then, that has just depressed me at times, is that lack of being able to fellowship with other believers physically, and sing and praise and worship and just have a good time. Because, ladies and gentlemen, when you start down that walk of keeping Father's appointed times and so many other truths, you can't find place for yourself in Babylon anymore. Furthermore, you're just not welcome there. And I hate to say that to you like that, but I mean, it's just the hard facts, and you'll find that out really quickly when you begin that journey. And so that's something that I want to work toward that end this year, is focusing on getting a fellowship together of people, of believers. And not only that, if people is trying to build fellowships, by all means, if I can do anything to help. Now I don't really have that much financially, hence this tiny house has been built a long time ago instead of being built for years. But what I do have is time, when I can slot it out, and effort. And so by all means, I think that that's something this year that I'm really going to work toward that end, is trying to build a fellowship here, and then also help others build a fellowship, and try to network. And a good network app for the time being is, if you're looking for other people to fellowship with, is worldslastchance.com. They have a network thing on there, and it is just outstanding for reaching out to other people and finding other people. And so anyway, guys, I just want to first off say Happy New Year. I want to tell you about some speaking things that will be coming up. And lastly, I just wanted to pass that along about the fellowship, because if all goes well this fall, then what I want to do is I want to have a get-together at least here on the farm for Feast of Tabernacles, and I'll do a sign up thing for that. I've never asked. I see all these people all the time. I call it e-begging, where that they're like, "Ooh, send money. I need it for this or I need it for that." I'm not one of them people. I don't want to take a dime for anybody, but I'm going to try to set up an event where that people can come together for Feast of Tabernacles, be a big gathering, music, just the whole 9 yards. And I think that we may do something where the people can help donate to that, because that would be for the good of everybody, not for us. And I'll try to get some more info about that. But I'm going to see how this spring goes and start trying to build fellowship, start bringing it in together, find center, because there's so many good people out there that want to come together and worship together and fellowship together. And it's different, ladies and gentlemen, because when I know for me, I'll say this because I'm gonna make this video really short today. I just want to share some things with you real quick on the go. Is that when I was in church, I was elected to be a deacon in church at a very young age, which I think that's a job for an elder, but I won't get into that at the moment. The thing about it is that I know that it meant the world to me to be there for other people and for them to be there for me. And not only that, to share life experiences and to share where you failed and where you rose up and where you lean on one another. And you don't have that when you leave Babylon. And I know it hurts. I know it drives me insane. I mean, there's been times when, like, my wife and kid, I've thought, if something ever happened to them and I didn't wake up tomorrow after that, it'd probably be all right. And that's not the attitude to have, because we can be a difference in each other's lives. We can be a difference to this world. And, oh man, people need to hear the truth, because, I mean, the truths that you are being told in the church house are only half-truths. They are only part of the truth, and they are only what is convenient. So, I mean, it is so important in these last hours, in these last days of the end of the world, that those of us that believe in the Most High, y'all, have one another to lean on. And if nothing else, I think I'm going to start, if we can get that fellowship going pretty steady, then, try to YouTube it, at least the presentations and things like that each Sabbath, so that there is something productive being done for the kingdom. Because I know we all can't come together. I mean, I know that somebody all the way over in the Philippines can't get together with somebody in Australia all the time. I know somebody in Russia can't come to Mexico all the time. I get that. I mean, we're all scattered abroad. But, maybe something we can start finding center there. And, I know there's some other ministries out there working toward that end. And that's exactly what needs to be going on. And so anyway, guys, this year, my goals this year is to travel and help as many people as we can. Spread the word of the kingdom, and also help people learn to get off grid. This tiny house, when it goes on the property, it's going to be completely off grid. It's going to be paid for. It's going to be a model that I hope shows other people, let go of materialism, let go of the vanity life that many of us live, clutch back a little bit, downsize, and try to find some peace and freedom before you can't. Okay, so I hope a lot of the things that go down on this channel this year is a witness, testimony, and a motivation for many of you to do that. Because I've seen a lot of the things we've done on the channel over the years. Hey, here's how to do this, or hey, you should do this. Lots of people are doing that, and it's changed your lives, and that's wonderful. I mean, I hope that at the end of my days, that if I've done nothing else, it's been that I've helped somebody else better their life. Because if I've done that, then my life wasn't in vain. Okay? So guys, anyway, Happy New Year. See you at some of these events and expos coming up. I'm going to share that y'all's homestead info coming up. I just had to reach back out to them today to finalize some info with you. Hope to see you there. I think that'll be a great fellowship as well. The ministry stuff coming up this year, Loud Cry Ministries is going to get fired back up. So if you don't know about that, you can check the link to the channel there, because we're going to get that ministry live again, pump some life back in that again. If I have to do it all by myself. And, and look for the info on some things coming up. I'm going to try to do some gatherings this year here in Tennessee, scriptural related, and invite people here to the farm, because it doesn't matter to me that people know about the farm, because I'm moving anyway at the end of the day, so that don't matter anymore. So I'll be more than happy to even accommodate those things here at the farm. So, yeah, with that said, guys, until we see you again here at Seven Trumpets Prepper Channel, hope you have a wonderful new year. Love all of you, and I hope you have a most precious, blessed day in Yahushua.